Newberry County daycare workers accused of encouraging kids to slap and hit each other were granted bond with conditions.
Erica Jones is facing 14 counts related to child abuse and neglect, while Serena Caldwell faces 15 of those same counts. The pair worked at Kids Unlimited Daycare in Prosperity. Again, that's in Newberry County. According to the sheriff, this whole incident came to light after a child at the daycare told his parent last month they were asked to hit another child. Our Nick Neville has been on top of this story for us all day. You're live outside the sheriff's office, Nick. The two suspects attended a bond hearing today.
Yes, they did, Billie Jean, and there were several conditions of their release. They were not to have any contact with the victims in this case. They're also not to have any contact with any minors who may be in need of care. And if they are to leave the state of South Carolina, they need to get permission from the solicitor's office first. The sheriff tells me that while none of the injuries that these children sustained were serious, the emotional toll could be long-lasting.
What were you thinking?
Newberry County Sheriff Lee Foster incredulous following the arrest of two daycare workers at Kids Unlimited in Prosperity for allegedly encouraging kids to fight.
And they kind of looked at it as something maybe almost equivalent to a sporting event, to where they were kind of trying to motivate the kids into participating in that.
Erica Jones and Serena Caldwell appeared in bond court Thursday on child abuse and neglect charges. The incident report lists at least 14 juvenile victims between the ages of 3 and 4. After reviewing security footage, the daycare immediately alerted the sheriff's office and fired Jones and Caldwell.
We've had daycare workers that have assaulted children and daycare workers that may have taken punishment a bit too far, but nothing like this. I've never seen anything like this in my life.
In addition to inciting these kids to fight, Caldwell's also accused of striking one of the young children with a box of baby wipes. One parent who wished to remain anonymous says she doesn't believe this is indicative of a culture at the daycare.
I hate that these two women kind of tarnished the name of this daycare, but at the same time, I'm glad that it was caught and they will have to serve justice. But at the end of the day, there's no real justice, because how do you remove that from a child's head? You've altered their life.
Sheriff Foster calls these two individuals rogue employees. Some parents tell me that despite initial reservations, they are going to continue to send their children to Kids Unlimited. Reporting in Newberry, Nick Neville, WIS News 10.
All right, Nick, thanks for that update. And John David Dawkins, who has owned Kids Unlimited for more than 29 years, sent WIS a statement which reads in part, quote, "It was brought to the attention of our senior staff members that possible offensive behavior by two staff members may have occurred. After viewing security camera footage, the two staff members were immediately terminated."